this is the time of the season where every scrap, everything that you get in terms of points, 3 points, 1 point, very, very important and detrimental to how you finish on the table at the end of the season. So this is going to be a big game. Villa will be home against Chelsea. And of course, both teams coming from the back of defeats. Astonvilla lost to Wolves 2-0 in their last game. Of course, Chelsea lost to Arsenal 2-1 in their last game. So both teams will want to come into this game thinking that even if it's just a point each, to help their ambition to finish top 4, top 5 at the end of the season. But for me as a Chelsea fan, 3 points or nothing. Remember in December when Villa won that game at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. I remember very well Watkins getting a brace in that game. So this is the time for Chelsea to come back and get sort of, if you call it like a revenge, that's also fine. But they need to win a game because we need to start catching up to the likes of Liverpool and even Aston Villa and of course Manchester United if we are to have any chance of qualifying for the top 4 or for the Champions League next season. A quick preview into that game. Aston Villa has been very, very bad in terms of their form lately. They've only won 1 in the last 5 games. Of course, their coach will definitely be telling their players that they need to improve on that. And of course, for Chelsea has not won any of the last 3 EPL games. Remember the game against Burnley, against Leeds, and of course, the last one, which was against, Arsenal. And of course, Chelsea will want to make an improvement in terms of the results that they need to get against Aston Villa in that game tomorrow. Looking at the players that are going to be available and the ones that are not going to be available, Esteban is still out for Chelsea. Of course, Pedro Neto is still out on suspension, of course, based on the red card that he got against Arsenal. Cucurella, that's a good news for Chelsea fans. Cucurella is, fit, even though it's not certain that he might start, but he should be available for that game. I think we'll be missing him in that left back position and even as a defender in general. So we miss his input. And of course, for Villa, their captain is already back in training, talking about John McGinn. We're not certain yet if he's going to start trying to pass the late fitness test. But if he's in that game, it's going to be definitely a very, very value-added advantage for Aston Villa in that game. But all in all, it's going to be a very, very interesting game. Looking at them on the table right now, Villa is on 51 points in 4th position. And of course, Chelsea is on 45 points in 6th position. For Chelsea, Liam Rosina should come with a game plan. Now, the game plan would definitely include to win. It's not about, let's go and try and see if we can get a draw. It's nothing like that. Winning is all that matters because, again, that would boost their morale and give them a good momentum going into the next difficult games that will be set to play as far as the EPL is concerned.